Focusing on yourself is all about saying no. Say no to any request that takes time away from your own priorities. You are betraying yourself when you say yes to outside requests when you really wanted to say no. Stay focused on the commitment you made to yourself. Saying no will disappoint many people, but there is a gentle yet effective way to say no without severing your relationships. By understanding that your time is valuable, you must learn to draw healthy boundaries around it. If you want to learn effective ways to say no, then watch this video all the way to the end to learn about the art of saying no. Hey everyone, and welcome to Self University. Make sure to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's begin. Today, we're going to learn about the art of saying no. Controlling our lives requires the ability to say no. It may make us uncomfortable, but it is necessary to regain complete focus on our goals. We are often too quick to say yes while neglecting our own true values. First, we must recognize what we are saying yes to. If the request takes time away from our focus, then it is not worth it in the end. In our personal lives, we constantly say yes when our friends ask us to go out while we have other important things to do. We say yes to favors from friends or acquaintances even when we don't want to. Sometimes, we reluctantly say yes to jobs that we don't want or even to relationships with those we don't love. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Ultimately, we are afraid of disappointing the person. People avoid confrontation by saying yes to the many requests that they want to deny. The main reason why we say yes to people is because we want to feel valued by those proposing the request. However, we have to make decisions that will improve our lives first before theirs. Understand that you have full control over your life. Sometimes parents guilt us into believing that we must submit to the standards that they've created for us. Don't be afraid to say no. Parents often expect their children to attend university while the children unwillingly gives into the pressure. We all have different values and perspectives, so don't feel bad when you want to do something else with your life. You do not have to conform to your parents' dreams. Life is about making your own dreams come true. Your parents will be disappointed if you do not enroll in university, but they will soon get over it. If you do not live by your own values, then you will constantly be disappointed in yourself. We must make our own paths by pursuing our own passions. The only person you really betray when you don't stand your ground to say no is yourself. Friends and relatives will eventually understand when you miss certain gatherings. If your friends aren't respecting your decisions, then you need new friends. True friends will always support you after you've said no to their requests. When you are working towards a career, say no to everything that is not essential to the progress of your work. People will admire you for focusing on your own growth instead of wasting your time socializing. The more you say no to people, the more they will realize to respect your boundaries. If you're confused on where to start, then here are 7 great and effective ways on how to say no. Number 1. The indirect no. The first approach will always be awkward, and many people choose to confront the situation indirectly. For instance, when a group of friends ask you to go out on Friday night, you can say, "I would like to join you to celebrate the weekend, but I have an important project to work on." If they keep persisting, stand your ground and say no. Those who are truly your friends will understand and call you at a different time. When you frequently say no, you can make excuses to avoid saying yes. The advantage of making excuses prevents you from feeling uncomfortable when you respond to these types of requests. Number 2. Let me get back to you. Oftentimes we are way too quick to say yes. Whenever we feel the need to immediately answer those requests, tell them, "Let me get back to you after I check my calendar." Alternatively, you could also say that we must discuss with our employer and partners as well. Do not apologize for your time. If you cannot fulfill the request, then someone else will. Never feel as if you are the only person who could do the task. Know your priorities first before you give away your time to insignificant requests. Number 3. The conditional yes. No doesn't always have to be the answer. When your mom asks you to clean the house and watch the siblings for the day, you cannot say no to her. but what you can do is force her to prioritize her options. For example, if you are an older sibling, you can say, "I can do the chores that you have asked, but that means I will put my career on hold for you. Is that okay with you?" When we present a conditional yes, we force people to prioritize their choices. When we show others we prioritize our time, they will be compelled to value our time as well. Number 4. The direct no. Once you've mastered the art of saying no, you will no longer rely on excuses or self-conscious judgments. Confidently say no without any reason. The ability to say no is the ultimate factor in building happiness and success in your desired life. When you understand your true values and goals, directly saying no will be an effortless response. You're confident that those who truly matter to you will not question you. People will learn to respect your decisions. Number 5. Value your time. Know how valuable your time is. When someone asks you to dedicate your time to a new commitment, you'll immediately know that it's impossible because you have too much on your plate. Simply tell them, "I can't right now, my hands are tied." Knowing the value of your time keeps you accountable. You understand that being punctual with your schedule is crucial to the progress of your work. The first step to managing yourself begins with managing every single minute of your day. Your time is valuable. Don't give everyone access to your time. Number 6. Stop being too nice. Being too nice to everyone by frequently saying yes will only hurt you in the end. Being too nice is not the same as being polite. When you make yourself easily accessible, people will continue to use you until you decide to stop. But if you stand your ground, they will look for easier targets. Turn down as many requests as possible until people realize that they can no longer use you for their own benefit. Saying no to others is a kind gesture to yourself. If you are constantly being too nice to others, they will treat you like a doormat. Denying other people's requests does not make you a bad person. Number 7. Preempting. If you want to prevent the request before it is made, then preempt your circumstances beforehand. This means to announce your plans before others have the opportunity to propose a request. For example, as soon as you arrive at a meeting, say, "Just to let you guys know, my schedule is completely booked. I am not available to take on any new requests." This lets people know to exclude you from their project. Preempting your position is a great way to avoid any awkward situations. People are obligated to leave you out. If they still insist, be firm. Simply tell them that you already have plans. People will develop respect for you when you are firm in your decisions. Otherwise, people will continue to use you as they wish. Time is an essential factor to build a life for yourself. If you give everyone else access to your time, you will end up working for others instead of for yourself. Many people have this issue, but they don't realize it. In order to change a problem, we must recognize that we allow the problems to occur. So stop allowing people to use you and take control of your own life. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. If you learned something new, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our amazing content. Check out these other videos that we have, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care!